Alright everybody, this is a review video of my 2016 Remington Outlaw chainsaw. I got this thing back at Lowe's 2017 for like $270 something, I think. And it's pretty well built. I know it's like a knockoff version of it'd be like a steel, I think. It's like a Chinese version of a steel. They call it a Remington, like a gun. And it's a 46cc. It come with a 20-inch working bar, I want to say, when it was new. Well, I used it there a while, and the tip burned up on the working bar that come factory on it. And I was able to go to Tractor Supply and get this Country Line, whatever, bar and chain, and like a package deal. It was like 20 or 30 bucks, whole bar and everything. And I threw it on there, and the thing's ran great forever. Starts like on second pull every time, cold, hot, or whatever. It just, the only problem I ever seen with it, like the clutch, it's either something to do with the clutch or the engine just don't have the horsepower that it, like if you had a steel or something, like you get into a tree, you're cutting firewood, it'll be bogging down on you, but you just hold it just right, it'll cut through it every time. You know, but like it ain't big on horsepower. But for long lasting, these things, I mean, you know, it comes with your teeth on there, metal. Ain't like a Poland with plastic up there. It's all metal inside here, you know. It ain't, most of them's all plastic. Like it's got a metal body, metal oil tank. But the thing still cranks right up. Got really good compression. I'm not a big fan of the pull rope system in there. It has some trouble with it sometimes. If you don't pull it out and line up your compression stroke just right, you'll like jerk the rope out of the spool somehow, and then you gotta take this cover off and fix it. But other than that, the thing's been a great chainsaw. But you know, it ain't no lightweight. It weighs probably about 25 pounds. You know, it gets kind of heavy, but you know, it's slow going when you get into the wood. But I mean, it cuts good. Got plenty of RPMs. It just, you know, it lacks a little horsepower. But if you are looking to get one for like firewood, you know, it'll work good for that. But you know, if you're like into commercial use or something, I'd probably go with the name brand. But for around the house stuff, just cut up your rick of firewood or something every now and then. These things work pretty good. And, you know, it ain't got a fancy air filter in here like a steel. I know they got like the paper one. This thing's just got like a screen, and you're going to want to make sure it's in there good. And the only other problem I've ever had out of this thing is just the real fine screen. I've never had to change the spark plug. Never even took it out. Never had a problem out of the carburetor or anything like that. The only problem I had was the kill switch is jacked up, where when you turn it off, it'll stay running for a few minutes. It'll be like, but it won't be hitting every time. It'll be like missing. So most of the time I just pull the choke when I kill it. And other than that, the thing runs pretty good. It looked like it had a place right here for the bubble to go, but they ended up putting it over here on the back side. I don't know. They put like a blank right there. I guess that's what that's for. But that and the oil system. I've been having trouble out of my oiler system where the oil is leaking around this. There's like a plastic deal inside the back behind the clutch there, I guess where the oil pump is. But it looked to me like the chain has jumped off and boogered up this thing right here. It's a little plastic deal, or that deal from Vibration or something. To see, you can see where it's coming out underneath there. A lot of times I leave it running, it'll be pouring out right here instead of running out in the bar. And I talked to some folks, and they told me it's because my bar is too far out and it's missing the oil hole. So I need to get a new chain now. But you know, it's that cheap chain. But you know, I've used steels and Polands, and a lot of times the Polands I always had problems out of getting them suckers started. But that and the chain they put on a Poland when it's brand new, it comes with like like it skips a tooth every now and then. I guess I don't know why they make them like that, but I've seen some like that. This one's got like a tooth every link, but other than that, pretty good saw. One that's going to last a long time to be off-brand. But there it is, and there's what I think about it and the problems I've had with it. And if you want to get you one for a little bit of home use, it'd be a good saw for you, as long as you mix your gas and everything, keep oil in it. And when you do go cutting wood, just don't sit there and force it through the wood, because you'll burn the clutch up like it ain't nothing. I ain't never burnt my clutch up, but I've had it a bunch of times. It'll just bolt, and stop, and you just lift up on a little bit and get her wound up, and it'll go on through. But alrighty, everybody, this is Dustin Lansdale on the reviews. Alrighty.